Welcome back to the Blissful Badger, and another quarterly update for the swap meets that I go to. So if you've seen some of my previous swap meet videos, you know I love to go. It's once every 3 months, and I've always found something. The first time I ever went, I found a huge box of random sprue. It had a ton of bits, and it even had some metal minis inside. I've also found full boxes of Age of Darkness, some board games like Firefly, Dice, and part of my Drukari army that I still haven't worked on. So what did I find this time? Well, I found quite a bit. To start things off, I found another Venom and 3 Reaver jet bikes. My Drukari army is just waiting for me to actually start working on this thing. I do look forward to it, and I already have a color scheme picked out. One of the booths had the Skaven half of the Skaventide box. And you know how I am with my Skaven. I want more rats. More rats always. So, between that and 4 Cruel Boys and 10 paints, I couldn't pass up that booth. Another booth had a ton of sprue for the Imperial Guard. They were not full kits, but my orcs will be extremely happy with all of these new bits. And that future hit bash of a Stompa now has more weapon options. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun conversion. And speaking of bits, I also found 2 bags of plastic and metal bits. So I had to pick those up as well. Who knows where these will actually go, but it's always nice to have options. I was able to pick up a storage container with some extra glue, and I also found some Marvel Crisis Protocol. So, this happened to be a box set that I didn't already own, and why not have Professor X and the Shadow King? I also decided to already build those up. Getting to the Skaven's going to take a little bit longer with the projects I have in mind, but at least I have the Marvel Crisis Protocol minis built. Now, to just wait until the weather's good enough to prime. Again, if you have a local swap meet, it's probably worth checking it out. You never know what you might find. Subscribe if you haven't, so that you don't miss any future videos. I also want to thank my patrons and supporters for making these videos possible. And until next time, I hope you find your bit of bliss.